Hi guys, welcome to another cafe hopping video, but this time it's Florida edition. I'm currently in Fort Lauderdale and I want to check out some of the cafes here in Fort Lauderdale while I'm here on vacation for the next 3 weeks. So I'm going to go ahead and take you guys along with me and let's get started. The first cafe on the list is Wells Coffee. Now, I paid for parking like a dummy, but I think there's a parking lot where you don't have to pay. This cafe has a cute setup with a coffee making section, giving the appearance that it is almost like a coffee factory, which I thought was unique. And they also had cute little features in the cafe that added a nice little touch. Their menu options were decent and decently priced for the area. They also had some selections of food, which were decent. Of course, I got a chai latte, but I added an empanada to the order to spice things up a little. Both things were delicious. The chai tea was one of the best I've had in a long time in Fort Lauderdale. The empanada was okay, about as good as you would expect from a cafe selling empanadas. It was very filling. This cafe got packed really quickly. I showed up at 8:30 a.m. and there was already a gang of people here. Most stayed here for a couple of hours to work, just like me. I'd say the first cafe is somewhere I would definitely go back to in future. So this next cafe is nearby the first cafe, however, that is driving. So unfortunately, because Florida is quite vast or spread out, you are not able to walk. I guess you could walk it. It's a 5-minute drive. I imagine it would probably be like a 30 to 40-minute walk. So you absolutely could walk it, but it gets quite humid in Florida, so I wouldn't advise it. But I'm gonna go ahead and take you guys in with me. This time I am gonna eat because I feel like a lot of the cafes that I've gone in, I've just gotten chai tea and I don't eat. So I'm gonna get something different. I'm gonna eat. I saw this particular cafe on TikTok, so that's where I got the idea from. There's one location in Fort Lauderdale, which is the one that I'm at, and there's another location in Miami. It's called Basilica. So let's go. The second cafe has to be my all-time favorite one. It is this really cute green color and has a sunflower theme. It is right along the water. The aesthetic was very clean and cute. I sat outside, which was nice and warm, but I also got a quick glimpse of the inside, which was also very beautifully done. The food, listen, the food was amazing. They have a wide selection of pastries and other menu items. The matcha, I know I told you guys in the last video, I rarely like matcha unless it's mixed with something like strawberry or some other fruit. Well, I got an iced strawberry matcha with oat milk and it did not disappoint. It was so good, so yummy. The star though was this New York style pistachio croissant. I pulled it apart and do you see that filling? Do you see it? Run. Don't walk to this cafe because these croissants sell out all the time by like 12 p.m. almost every day. It's very indulgent, and yes, I made a mess. Now, let's get into these chicken eggs Benedicts though. These people at this cafe know how to cook because it was so good. It was so good. And I now see why this place is rammed every single weekend. So I just got done eating at Bastille Cafe, and one thing that I will say is that this place is not cheap. So to give you some context, the croissant that I ordered, which was a pistachio croissant, was $7, and a eggs Benedict that had chicken eggs Benedict, I guess you would call it, was $26. So come prepared to spend some money, but it was a wonderful experience. I think if you go with people, it would be even better. And I plan on coming back to do brunch with friends, etc. So I would recommend this place, but if you are looking for a more cost-effective option, I would go with the other 2 cafes that are in this video. So I am all cafe'd out for this weekend, so I am going to go to my last cafe either tomorrow or next weekend. So I will see you guys when I arrive at the next cafe. Hey guys, so it is Thursday right now. I'm in Fort Lauderdale and I'm currently at the Café Masa More. This is the last cafe in Fort Lauderdale that I'm going to go to round out this video. I saw this video or this TikTok of a creator that went to Masa More and I'm like, ooh, like let me see what's up. This cafe is about 5 minutes away from Café Bastille, so I would say maybe it's a 15 to 20 minute walk if you wanted to go ahead and walk, but like I said before, not recommended. I am excited to try this, so let's go ahead and go. This last cafe was in a really beautiful location where you can see all the boats and the water. It was nice and sunny, so you really get to enjoy Florida on days like these in locations like these. I enjoyed the walk to this cafe, and that was pretty much it. Other than it being near the water, it was a pretty nondescript building. The inside on camera may look really beautiful, but I didn't feel that comfortable, if I'm being honest. I don't want to be too negative here, but yeah. I decided to get a latte to drink, and the latte was decent. I was able to plug in my laptop and get some work done at this cafe. Although I would say that there are other cafes I would recommend if you want to work for hours on end. Then I decided to get some food. I got the chicken and waffles, and yeah. I don't think I have to say too much because from this video, yeah, you can tell that the food, you could tell how the food probably tasted. I didn't finish the food because honestly, I didn't want to waste my calories on food that I didn't really enjoy, but I paid the bill and So I just got out of the last cafe, and honestly, it's not somewhere that I would go back to. I'm sure you saw in the last clip the food, and it honestly just looks like they got some frozen chicken cutlets from like Publix or something like that, and then they gave it to you to eat. So I don't know, I didn't really enjoy it as much as I thought I would. In the pictures or the videos, it might look really nice. Sorry, somebody's trying to cut the grass, but in the pictures it might look really nice, but in reality, I think there was. So to continue the conversation, the last cafe is not one that I would recommend. The first two, absolutely. The last one, not so much. I enjoyed making this video. It really helped me get out in Fort Lauderdale and go to cafes that I've never been to before, even though I've lived here pretty much all of my life. Comment down below which one was your favorite, or if you have a cafe that you want to recommend that I should try out. And I will see you guys in the next cafe hopping video.